We have the Deputy Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, T.S. Deo, joining us. Mr. Deo, how do you see today's numbers? Clearly a comfortable edge for the Congress in Chhattisgarh, but not really a sweep. Do you see this as promising, disappointing? How do you see this, sir?
Good evening. Good evening to you, all the panelists and all the viewers. It's a bit of a relief that at least we are ahead. So with fingers crossed, we are waiting for the final figures to come out on the 3rd. I do feel that it'll be close to 60. Congress should be close to 60.
So last time in 2018, at least in Sarguja, Congress had swept. What about this time, sir?
You cannot score triple centuries again and again. So that was an exceptional outcome.
Right.
Kuple will not be getting 10 wickets all the time. So that was an exceptional situation.
Right.
What would you believe is a comfortable number for you, sir? What would you believe is the number that you think the Congress perhaps would feel extremely comfortable with in Chhattisgarh?
55 plus.
But sir, last time we know that Mr. Baghel did become the CM, and of course your name was also doing rounds. But if the number goes down, do you think the party also needs to rethink its strategy?
We sat together, all of us sat together with Shailja ma'am, who's our in charge. And Bhupesh Bhai was there, our PCC president was there, our speaker Charandas Manji was there, Tamradhar Sahuji was there, Shiv Dahiria ji was there, I was there myself. And we were very clear about this, that we should not leave any room for speculation. We leave it completely one-line resolution to the High Command. And whoever the High Command decides to give the responsibility as the Chief Minister to make his team, we will all be together. Right. We will not get into this trap of speculation and groupism, etc. So we are very clear on this. We suffered on this count in the last 5 years. This 2.5 was it turned out eventually to be a big burden. It was very difficult to deal with the situation. It led to many situations which were unpalatable. And we don't want a repeat of that. No repeat of that.
Sir, in the last few days of the campaign, the Prime Minister did speak a lot about Mahadev app and of course the PSC scam and all these allegations that have been raised. The BJP seems to be not doing so badly. You reduced the party to 15 seats in 2018, but now, at least according to exit polls, the party seems to be somewhere in 30s. So clearly something has struck a chord with the voters as far as BJP is concerned.
15 again was a unusual number. That is not the true picture of the BJP in Chhattisgarh, but they somehow managed to get just 15 seats. That was the way the numbers played out eventually. And this time I was seeing BJP as something around 35. I was expecting BJP to be around 35 because that is the vote share that we have had over the years. Whether it is the Lok Sabha or the state elections, both the parties enjoy a minimum vote share of about 30-32%. And it is the 10% floating vote share which gives the majority to either party in any election. And that is will be the deciding factor, where this 10% would go. So we'll wait for that.
That's interesting that you say that. I want to just take your focus away from your state of Chhattisgarh to Madhya Pradesh. There seems to be some concerns as far as the exit poll is concerned coming out for the Congress there.
I feel the feedback I have is that the Congress should be around 130 there. Congress should be forming a government. Exit poll is another exercise. One finds it difficult to make any comment on that. After all, it is an exercise. There would be some basis on which these projections are made. Okay. So let us wait. But my expectation for Congress in Madhya Pradesh is around 130.
Okay, as the incumbent government, sir, I just want to understand how you see these exit polls. We analysts tend to get very excited. How do you all see this exit poll? Is it just to whether confirm the trends that you've been noticing, or do you see it as something that, really take it reliable in terms of the inputs that come from it?
Everybody bases their projections on some scientific procedure, and none of the channels are having the same numbers. See, every channel, every agency who is doing the polls is having a different number. So it's not 1 + 1 is equal to 2. There are so many variables, there are so many uncertainties, there are so many unknowns. And between that, we make these projections. We have this exercise, we make these projections, which is okay, that is fair enough. I personally tend to not take it at face value. Right. Because it is not the common number which comes through various channels.
Right.
And everybody would say that we've done it scientifically, we've done it on a particular basis. So that is why I discount these numbers. So we should wait. It gives you a trend, it gives you an idea. It shouldn't go completely haywire. If some channels are saying some party is winning and suddenly you see the another party has won by a very different majority, that would not happen. But 5-10 seats here and there, 10%, 5% here and there, that is very likely.
So one of the campaign pitches made by Rahul Gandhi was also the caste census. You have an OBC chief minister. Do you think that seems to have really resonated with voters on ground, or do you think it was not a factor?
In Telangana? Or,
No, sir, in Chhattisgarh.
Chhattisgarh. Personally, Chhattisgarh has not been affected much by caste or religion politics. It has not seeped into the polity or the society in Chhattisgarh. Attempts are being made to do that. For us, the OBC census is a medium through which we can frame our policies. See, if there is, we don't know what is the real demographic in society, then how do you target developmental projects? So that is the basic commitment that the Congress party has undertaken, that why should we not know the exact demographic constitution of society? It was done in 1931. And then we suddenly went away from that for various reasons. And after 1931, it was conducted again in 2012. Those figures were not released. So why should we not have those figures? So for me, it is just that. Politics is a very different thing. But these figures for me is the basis for societal action, for
Right.
affirmative action.
Right.